Welcome back to Y'all Play. My name's Laughing Boy.
Roo-doo-joo, caboose.
And we're back with more Super Mario 64. On the last episode, we got 2 stars from what I was told.
I think so.
We almost game over, but we didn't.
To our knowledge.
But you know, it's never too late to game over.
It's never too late to throw one in post.
So I have no idea.
I literally told you how to get it, like 2 or 3 times.
The ship?
Yes.
Did I go under the ship?
Careful.
No. We told you where the cannon was.
Oh.
Are you gonna try and get 100
Yeah.
coins?
Yeah.
Alright. Good for you.
Or he's just gonna swan dive into the...
I thought the platform was a little further ahead than it looked. I wish there was a way to,
There we go.
Oh, you're just gonna keep restoring?
No, I didn't.
No, he
Oh.
didn't.
I mean, we should,
He
though.
dropped the controller.
No, but we probably should, though.
It's
Why?
fine.
So we
if
don't
we
game over?
if we game over, we'll get 4 health back or 4 lives back, and people will think we're good.
Well, at least for the hat, since it kicks us all the way out to the front, we might as well just make a save point at the start. And then just try over and over.
I guess.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Because I don't know where a good place... Like, I guess if we went back to Babam Battlefield, we could try to farm for lives.
No, that's
No.
no point.
That's... No.
I would rather, I would rather just game over and get 4 free lives than go get a bunch of coins to try and get lives over and over. That was a good lucky 2. 4 for 5.
80%.
That would be somewhat
It's a solid
passing.
B.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Dude, remember?
65 is passing.
No, well, yeah. But remember when a fucking, like, 78 was a C or some shit?
78 is still a C.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
we
a C
still have that
plus.
grading scale?
70 to 80 is a C.
So colleges,
I thought-
most colleges work on a 10-point scale. FCPS works on a weird.
Yeah, it's like a
3-point
4-point.
scale.
Like
Yeah.
No,
90.
I thought they adjusted it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I thought now it's the 10-point like
I thought it
everybody
was,
else.
yeah.
That's a good question.
But I
'cause
remember-
if it happened when I was a sub, and I don't remember.
I remember when a 96 was an A and a fucking 92 was a B. You're not supposed to. Yeah. you're
Yeah, I
just
know.
supposed-
That's the
yeah.
problem.
The way I remembered it is that 94 was the cutoff for A.
Yeah, so maybe it was a 6-point scale. I thought it was a
It's
4.
yeah, it's like a 6-point scale.
Yeah, and then 93 to 86 or something was a B.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. You got this. There's one more. Oh my god.
You have to get it right on the first try.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll try it. See what happens. Wow.
Hey,
Well,
at
we
least
game
got a
over.
life. You get 50 coin.
No, you have to
you have to
gain
clear the
a star.
level.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. So. How about this? Our last coins are 100 coins, aren't they?
Our last.
2.
So we have 115. We need 5 more.
Well, there's the one in Bowser. There's this 100 coin. There's Lethal Lava 100 coin. There's that ship coin.
There's a
And
there's a
the
Bowser.
hat coin.
There's
No.
the ship coin.
There's no
The-
ship coin.
The one in the level we're doing right now.
Oh.
There's
There's one in Rainbow Ride. We still need the 100 coin for Rainbow Ride. We
Yeah.
still need 100 coin for Lethal Lava.
The hat.
We need the
and Bowser.
red 8 coins from Bowser. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
hat.
So at this point, if you're gonna do the hat, make a save, restore point.
Oh,
right
restore.
here.
Yeah, I would rather make a restore point.
So we're not just running all the way back from the front entrance every time.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll just go for the hat.
That took a long time.
Did.
Hey man, digital games, they don't load quick.
But see, like, this is what I'm looking forward to. If the rumors of the SNES Mini are true, then maybe one day we'll get an N64 Mini.
Like, fuck, we would. What games would they put on it?
Fuck
Final
Bumble.
Fantasy VI.
N64?
Oh, you were talking about the N64.
Yeah!
Fuck Bumble.
Yeah, also, get out of here! Oh, he's playing.
Talk
okay.
to me, jackass.
You're gonna get Glover. That's what you want? You want Glover?
Maybe.
Okay, so I know for a fact
Never played it.
they all have to have had a virtual console release.
Okay.
There's only, I think, maybe 1 or 2 games on the NES Mini that are not on Virtual Console, and that may not even be true. They may all be on Virtual Console. So any of the SNES games, like on people's wish lists for this thing, have to already be on Virtual Console.
Yeah, well, Capcom fucking loves these things, so you're gonna get Mega Man X. You're gonna get Street. Oh.
Well,
no,
remember,
N64,
there's
N64.
only. Well, okay. I mean, we can make that list too if
You're
we
gonna
want.
get Mega Man Legends. Have
Man
fun.
64.
Yeah, Mega Man 64.
I would be
enjoy-
okay with it, honestly, even though I have Legends, because 64 is the one that I played first.
Ah, that one sucks.
It sucks. Oh, yeah. But it's the one I played first.
You're gonna so reasonably, you would get GoldenEye, and that's if we're really lucky.
Nintendo still has the rights to GoldenEye,
But
I think.
but James Bond, like they have to pay that company to get James Bond's likeness again.
I
Do they
think
have to pay MGM for that?
Yes.
they have not MGM. They have to pay as a state. The person who made it. That's where you start.
Ian Fleming's estate?
Yeah.
Nice. Good land.
So for N64, I guarantee you
Donkey
you can
Kong?
get Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. But nobody wants it.
Nah, people like it. It's not everyone's
Who
favorite.
likes Donkey
You will not get Banjo-Kazooie, you will not get Banjo-Tooie, so people who
Nope.
think that that's going to happen need to stop.
No Conquer.
Well, that's the reason why it's like
Yeah, no Conquer.
there's almost no point in an N64 Mini because there's not a lot. First off, that console's library is
200
so
games long.
Small. It's longer than that, but
It's a little bit, but not much.
it's really small.
Yeah.
And then when you take out the gems that are on that system, it's maybe 10 or 12 games. You really, really think about it.
Yeah.
And then you go in there and you're like, well, like 4 of these games we might not get. Like, you're not going to get Banjo, and GoldenEye really depends on if they're willing to shell out the money to,
Yeah, for
Yeah.
something that they're probably only going to sell for less than 6 months.
yeah. Pokemon Stadium 1 or 2,
No.
maybe?
No.
No?
Those games required an accessory that they didn't require it, but in order to have any real fun with it, you had to have the accessory.
Yeah, well, Pokemon Snap then.
Pokemon. Yeah, maybe.
It just
It's
hit
on
Wii
Wii U VC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy Kong Racing?
No. Maybe, but probably not.
Kirby 64?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I like that game.
Yeah,
It,
F-Zero
when
X.
you're really fishing for shit, you'll find something. Like I could
Wave
imagine.
Race 64.
I like
Maybe.
that game too.
I like that game a lot, but I don't think it'll be on there.
Well, guess what? We're starting to slip into the none of these other games are worth it, so it better get on there. Bomberman 64,
Ooh,
if they can negotiate with
that's
Konami.
tough.
Cruisin' USA,
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's Nintendo.
Any of those WWE or WWF games?
I guess.
No,
The HQ doesn't
because
exist
yeah.
anymore.
Well, I think it may be THQ Nordic now.
It's not THQ. It's AHQ. Oh, no. What am I thinking? Yeah. it's
Yeah, I was about to
THQ.
say what? Yeah, it's THQ Nordic. I don't think the wrestling games will be on there.
I doubt it.
Cruisin' probably won't be on there, but maybe.
We're already through the list of
Gee,
things that
of-
could actually, because then you're getting into fucking Glover, Ogre Battle 64, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon.
Damn, that would be so like if Goemon's Great Adventure was on that, I would buy the N64 Mini for people
Star
just
Wars-
so they can experience that
Star
game.
Wars Pod Racer.
Any of the Rogue Squadron games.
Pod Racer
Yeah.
maybe
Of which
because it was
there's one
actually
on the
pretty
N64.
successful.
Harvest Moon 64, Tony Hawk's Pro
There's a
Skater.
Harvest Moon 64.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would be surprised, but it
Resident
might be a
Evil
good
2.
addition if they got 1 or 2 on there.
Of Tony Hawk.
Of Tony Hawk, yeah. Because
Of
2
the
is still the most successful of the 4.
Yeah, but like,
Well,
the-
1 and 2 are the only ones that are on N64.
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, you had the NES with what, 600 games, maybe 700.
No.
Dude,
According to the Wizard, there's only 97.
According to the what?
the
The
movie,
Wizard.
The Wizard,
The movie The Wizard.
the Power Glove.
Lucas
Kid.
Lucas had all 97 NES.
That was the first thing that I thought, but I was like, nah, you couldn't be referencing the Wizard.
That movie kind of sucks.
Are we at a point where I'm probably gonna have to cut yet?
I'm pretty sure you had to cut at least half of this.
I don't even know why we're talking about this stuff then. Oh, hey, he's almost got it. Never mind. Where's the last? Oh, it's in that cloud?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, you fuck!
Now
Where
you
does
gotta
the-
go back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah, the problem is like an N64 Mini probably wouldn't happen due to what you are saying.
Oh,
Like
just go to that cloud.
there just isn't. Now he's gonna try and you can do it. Yeah.
Nice. But how is he gonna get back there?
Fly?
You're almost out of
It's-
cap.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Right there. Yeah.
Congrats, man.
Oh, it's not his turn.
He keeps it.
It's a
Oh,
bonus
Tec-
star.
He technically never died.
Yeah,
It's
one
also-
of the
it's-
castle secret stars, and it's the last secret star. So fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't think the red coin is considered a secret star.
It's not.
Yeah.
No.
It's just called Bowser and the what.
Sure.
But yeah, the
You're that what and the Bowser kid, ain't you?
the NES had like 600 to 700 games. The SNES definitely had a shit ton of games.
Can you look that up?
But the N64, we're talking a library of 320 something.
Well, now think about it this way: the N64 Mini might be a system that has fewer than 30 games if it does get
It would
released.
definitely.
Because
Well,
I don't
geez,
think
how
the
many
game-
games are on the NES Mini.
30.
There's 30 games on that?
Yeah, it's not
So
a lot.
In North
You
America,
can get more on the Wii U.
In North America, we got
What?
296 games for the N64.
So actually, there are
Fucking A.
2 specific games that I think we would get on there:
Which is
Mario
100
64
more
and
than
Pilot
Japan.
Wings. Huh?
Which is 100 more than Japan.
100.
Pilot Wings, yeah.
100
Yeah.
more games.
Dude,
Here, your turn. Well, we did get a lot more sports games
Oh,
that
okay.
Japan probably didn't get. So that might
because
be
they don't
part
care.
of it.
They don't care about Madden
No.
or FIFA.
Or Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Time you close, I need FIFA.
Heathens. Don't care about Tony Hawk. But remember that I think the NES Mini includes every launch title for the NES. Don't quote me on that. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't have Duck Hunt because there's no
Yeah, I wonder
peripheral
why.
for that.
Or Duck Hunt versus Super Mario Brothers.
The pack-in title.
Was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles not a launch title?
I guess.
No.
Also, isn't that Konami?
Yeah, but
Ultra, technically. If we really want to go there, mansplain it for you. No, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was not a launch title.
Because that originated in arcade.
I can't remember if the NES Mini has DK Jr.
It doesn't.
It
No,
doesn't.
it does.
It doesn't have math. I know
I
that.
think it has DK Jr.
Because I know you can. I think DK Jr. math is on one of the virtual consoles, and I don't remember which one. There's more to that on that platform right there.
Yep.
Although at this point, you may as well just immediately go for the blue coins because you know your run is basically living or dying by that. Wow.
Runs over.
Reset.
alright. I don't
You-
remember how to walk.
No, practice it first. Come on.
Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Rude dude, Judy's in a pickle.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you haven't done wall jumps much.
Not often.
Now can you take? Oh!
Nice.
What? Oh no.
Oh.
Runs over.
Runs over.
Wait, there's still
Oh,
one more
okay.
star you could get.
Oh shit. Well, you know, it's either 100 or bust.
More like busted. Get it?
Okay, so how many titles were on the Nintendo Entertainment System?
It's a lot. Like a fuck ton.
A
wonder if
metric
it's-
fuck ton?
I'm trying to figure out if it's really worth it
No.
to even go over here because there's not a lot.
No.
A total of
I can go there at the end,
712
probably.
known licensed game titles for the
Jesus.
Nintendo Entertainment System. Dude, it's huge.
Ridiculous.
The library is gigantic.
Gigantor.
No, not Gigantor, Gigantique.
No, Gigantique.
The SNES, on the other hand,
I think you move a little.
Be nice to that carpet.
There, it's gonna get cleaned. I imagine when it respawns.
yes, the SNES has 783. So both those consoles broke 700. The N64, the
Broke 200.
American broke 300, like almost broke 300.
What'd you say? 280 something?
Is 290 something.
Whoa.
And Japan's was 196.
So that's embarrassing.
And
Well,
they got an extra
remember-
peripheral to put games on.
The N64
They got
was
the disc drive?
Yes.
Remember the
had
N64
Mario Paint
was
on that fucker.
was a huge kind of flop.
That does not bode well.
Is the N64 or the GameCube the one that was the worst until the Wii U happened?
Technically, it was the Virtual Boy, if you really want to do that.
No.
Hey, somebody lost a job over the Virtual Boy
Non-handheld.
Someone died years later.
in a non-related thing.
No.
Although in our headcanon, it sure
Yeah,
is.
In our headcanon, Nintendo killed Gunpei Yokoi.
Holy shit, that sucks.
You got more than last time, though.
Yeah, but it's not enough. He needs all 8, all 5, 6.
All 5, 6?
Yeah, no, I ain't talking about handheld failures. I'm talking about console failures. It's not even
Handheld.
it's not even a failure. It's just this didn't sell as well as
It's one of those
last.
things where you consider it a failure after the fact.
Yes. 'Cause
Whereas the Wii U was considered a failure midlife.
Yes.
oh, way before midlife.
Their midlife crisis was admitting failure.
That,
I admitted failure on my 40th birthday.
yeah, that poor Wii U did not have a wonderful life.
It's a good system.
It's a pretty good. It's not a.
Fuck.
It's got its.
I
We're,
said-
we're literally complaining about its controller on the Virtual Console.
That's not the controller's fault.
Well, technically.
And I said good. I didn't say great. I didn't
Yeah, but
say
then
fantastic.
what's your standards of quality for good?
This?
Fighting for truth, justice, and the standard quality for good.
Because if
Who are you
you're
over here?
if you're about to tell me that
Because this is where I can make up the difference.
I guess.
the Dreamcast is also good.
Ha!
I
If you
figured-
really like shmups,
I figured the Wii U and the Dreamcast are in about the same fucking boat.
pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
definitely don't disagree with that.
I love Dreamcast. I have a ton of Dreamcast games, and I will admit, nah, man.
And he's got a ton of Dreamcast games too. They're just not real.
That's true.
He
I
has
have a whole
one
cache.
of my Dreamcast
I
games.
do. I think it's actually at home still. at
Oh,
my parents'
really?
house, Yeah.
That's funny.
No, it might be my actual Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure I bought it.
Yeah, I would put the Wii U with the Dreamcast, and
Although at this point, who was worse, the Wii U or the Dreamcast?
oh, the Dreamcast for
Yeah.
sure, because it was too advanced for its time, and it came out, and wasn't that the one where it was just out, or was that the Saturn?
No, the Saturn was the one that pissed everyone off because
Okay.
because KB actually part of it was like KB Toys didn't even stock the Dreamcast if I remember because they were so burned by that they were
Yeah.
like we're never
Good
stocking
old-
Sega products.
Good old KB toys.
Yeah, so the Wii U is not the Saturn. Oh, but nice, good job. Cause dude, and like I don't even talk about it enough. The Wii U came out with an 8 GB hard drive
As a choice, yeah.
in a world where the 500 gig PS3 already existed. A system that was out.
There you go. I think I can still do it without if I at least get like 3 of those blue
Yeah,
coins.
but I would just go for all of them, to be honest. Yeah, in a world where a console that was out for 8 years at that point had a hard drive. What is that? Is that
60 gigs, it's almost 8 times its size.
no,
At launch?
500 gigs.
Well, 500 gigs, then yeah, that's. I can't do the math right now.
Yeah, but like it's like 14 or
60
some shit.
times.
60?
Well,
Say-
8 times 3.
Oh, yeah,
8 times
yeah,
6 is. Yeah,
48.
48. So.
And like I know the games aren't huge or anything, but that's still not the point. If you download 2 Wii U games, some games you can't even download.
Well, on the Switch, remember, it still doesn't have a sizable memory. It's expecting you to purchase SD cards.
Yes. But
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
was fully planning on downloading Breath of the Wild until I saw how big it was and went, that's gonna take up my whole Switch.
Well,
It's fun though because I
He's
still
still
think of the
tracking you.
handheld. I still think of the Switch as a handheld. I don't think of it as a stay-at-home console.
Well, and it's funny because I bought a 64 gig SD card, micro SD for the 3DS, the new one,
But they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
support it.
but they don't support it. They only go up to 32,
Yeah.
and I was really kind of upset by that. But it works on my Switch, so
Yeah. Hey.
you can go up to 250, I think, right
256.
now,
Yeah.
just because I don't see anything bigger than that.
Okay, thanks for not letting me.
They get ridiculously expensive if you go above.
I know the 256 is pretty expensive,
Yeah, it's almost like.
but
200
that's
bucks.
still like a quarter of what the PS4 can do.
Well, yeah, but think about
I'm
how.
fucked.
Yeah. Think about how small that chip is.
I mean, it's not bad for what it is, but again, we're talking about like console side. These are not supposedly not handheld games. Like
Yeah.
these are console quality games in the palm of your hand. Fuck you, Sony.
I still.
Who said that?
You know,
Well, I
for-
didn't say that.
For E3, if a Vita 2 shows up, I will fucking like shit myself.
Oh, I'll shit myself too.
But,
We'll both shit ourselves.
but
I
in
won't.
a world where I know that's not
I'll
gonna
be the
happen,
only one on this channel with clean pants.
in a world where I know that's not gonna happen, I'll just look forward to the Switch games that hopefully get announced at the Direct.
We show up at Matt's places and why do you both have extra pants? Vita 2, man.
Just in case.
Vita 2.
Just Vita 2, man.
They don't even have to say it.
I was playing my Vita actually last
Just
week.
imply it. I bought Exist Archive a while back. I've been playing that a little bit on and off.
Yeah.
So finally, like, I'm not fucking making it a remote play machine. I was also playing Adventures of Mana,
Oh yeah.
the remake of Final Fantasy Adventure. It's baby easy.
Which is part of the Secret of Mana series.
Yes, it
I heard
is.
You can get like locked out of some places.
I don't.
'cause it's like buggy still.
Adventures of Mana?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like there's a point where you have a finite number of keys, and like you can open a door, and then
Oh.
do something with your save data, and like it'll close the door, and you can't open it again, and
Well-
you're like fucked.
So the final dungeon does after you there's a point of no return. I don't know if this is the one, but because that's a general rule. If you either mess up your save data or if you
Where are you going?
Hey, he saved himself.
To safety.
If you like leave the dungeon or if you leave the floor, I think, then the keys reset and you have to use them again.
Okay.
And you only get 4 every time you either find or purchase keys.
Yeah.
So what will happen is in the final dungeon, there's a point of no return, and you wind up going through a maze, and that maze, if I remember correctly, essentially will reset keys if you like backtrack any way, shape, or form. If you walk into one section of the final dungeon and then go to section 2 or section 1 keys will reset. So you can fuck yourself that way. And I looked it up because I actually did get stuck because of that. And the guys on the message boards were like, there's actually a room where they have these enemies that seem really out of place because they look like they're from like one of the first dungeons in the game,
Oh.
but they drop keys.
Oh Just to
That might be
get
it.
you out of that.
For this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. It got 10 extra minutes from all of that hat tricking.